il y a sport na kati, donc football 24 heures sur 24. Et aussi pour les enfants, bien sûr, on a pensé à vous. Vous avez aussi les chaînes des enfants, que ce soit en anglais et en français, et ça pour la Nakati. Donc toute la famille de partout, n'importe quelle génération, vous recevez la pour la Nakati. Et aussi gospel, évangile 24 heures sur 7. On va la miniter, beaucoup ça peut miniter, mais contactez-nous dès aujourd'hui, dès maintenant. Quand on est besoin de vous avez un numéro, votre team de la biso, va coordonner la bino, et puis biso peut être au team de la bino, c'est la TV. Donc qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Acheter c'est la TV.
Hello, good evening everyone. Welcome to Talk Time with Marlene. I'm Marlene Mayele, and today it's an honor and a privilege. I know she's a friend of mine, but it's really exciting to introduce her to you guys, although she's formally introduced herself many times on social media. So I'm here today with Premiere Dame, First Lady, aka Adrienne. Say hello to the guys, people.
Hello, hey, thank you Marlene for having me here today, so it's such a pleasure for me. And yeah, just ready for your questions.
Got loads of questions for you, but thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
How's your day so far?
My day was good actually. I had to come all the way down here for your interview. So
Adrienne joined us in London. You drove from Northampton.
Yeah, I had to drive, so there was like an hour, drive. So yeah, on this lovely Sunday.
Thank you very much. So Adrienne, I really want to touch on your makeup.
Okay.
For me, it was very sudden. Like, as a person, I'm really into makeup, like your personal makeup. Yeah. But I do know that you were willing to reach out to people and make it happen the way we done.
Right.
So, can we really start on how did it start? Because you wake up, today you make up. How did it start?
I know, this one is kind of funny. So all this makeup started just like getting compliment parties and stuff, people telling me, how did you do your eyebrow, how did you get your foundation, you slayed, this and that, all the time. So that goes back in 2011 when we were at uni, and for most people, Adrienne is married, so I was like, he was then my boyfriend. I said, okay, I really want to get to YouTube, start doing videos, and just teaching how how to, because, you know, as we all know, a lot of Congolese people don't really have that expertise.
They need it.
So they really don't have that ability to kind of see how good you look, because you've learned, and there are always new techniques and new things coming out. But I said to him, okay, I really wanted to get into doing makeup online, but I think he was just being insecure at that time, so he didn't want to let me. And then we just and then I graduated in 2012. Actually, my graduation was on camera. I still have that video. I shoot myself getting ready on camera. I edited it really nicely and I showed it to him. Then he was still my boyfriend. I was like, look guy, I need to get this online. I need people to see what I'm out about. He was like, no, I'll never let you do this. Until we got married, until, you know, things like that. And then I just proved that to him that, listen, you can't start now, this is the time. And it was okay, so I started shooting, I started filming, reaching out to a lot of Congolese women and just teaching them like basic things that to you it might be really like easy, but I'll get questions as simple as how do I pick my foundation, or what lipstick goes with what to dress, and things like that. Since I had that spare time while I was on maternity leave, so I just, you know, give that time to people. That was like my way of reaching out to people and then just giving to people what I wouldn't say I was very good at it, but something that I really like. Yeah. And I was just like sharing it with my community.
So in other words, it was something that you were into.
Yeah.
So at the time, your boyfriend didn't allow you. When he became a fiancé, he was doing security. I guess it's a man thing, you know. You have a woman who looks like this, and then you're going to be flaunting yourself on camera.
Be out there to become a public figure.
It's a big challenge.
A lot, yeah.
So eventually, after when you got married in 2013, he allowed it to happen.
Yeah, he allowed it. Because sometimes when there's something there, you can stop it, but you know, it was about time. It was about time. I'll just, you know, get out there and then start showing people. So yeah.
But it's been very helpful for our Congolese community. Like, I mean, all the young Congolese girls, including yourself, who are out there doing makeup at the moment, you are really helping our mamas, our aunties, so that we don't get pictures that get posted around social media like this auntie is this, for the day in the wrong place and stuff like that. So you're really helping. Okay, now that we've established how your makeup started. By the way, I just want to let everyone know who's watching, you can write to us, you can ask us any questions.
Yeah.
We do have a few things here on the table. Yeah. That's not all of her things, just a few things.
A few things that you might actually recognize.
That you may recognize.
So yeah.
That she's going to speak about. This is my little makeup artist and a few of my things. I ain't no makeup artist, don't worry. That she's going to speak about and let you know what's what. So if you have any questions about any lipstick or anything, how she did her makeup today, feel free to ask us those questions. So you started off on YouTube, but we now see you on other social media platforms. So you've got a Facebook account, like a Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter. So how do you feel with all your platforms are just increasing?
I think those days we kind of all know that the internet is taking over everything. So it is all about the internet, and I'm quite good with the internet. It was being on Facebook, on social media, is practically the best way of reaching out to people right about now. So I think everyone that I know is on social media. Come on, like this is 2016. Who isn't on social media? It is the best way to reach out, because people being on social media, it is, for me, like, it's your time. Whenever you're ready for a video, they're there. Rather than if I was live streaming or something, then you can miss it. But I mean, being on Facebook is a way of me to kind of like I'll get really quick response. People will just like send me a message. I'm quite good with replying too. So I reply and I'll just like, you know, and then until I start seeing people growing and they start spreading the news and things like that. So I don't know where this will take me, but you know, here I am.
My favorite line. My mom will start with that part. Like, you know, it's a lingo that just comes across very nice and fresh and elegant. It's like, instead of you being someone else's star or someone else looking at you in a different way, or your husband looking at someone else, let him look at you. It's all about you. So where did the more come from?
You know, for me, I think it was about time. You know, like Congolese, how men start kind of like giving compliments to their own women rather than looking away, looking to somebody else. So that's why I say, Mama, Akumistaria, Papa, because you want to make your own man adore you, to kind of like, you know, give you compliments. And then that doesn't come just like that, you know. That comes with all the little technique, practice and stuff like that I give out to my people. So then you learn, because we all know we all wake up. We don't wake up like this. You wake up sometimes, you have a bad day. You wake up, you're not feeling well, but you just making that little effort, it makes all the difference, I think. So.
And as you can see, you're sitting here, Adrienne Premiere Dame, star à papa, quoi. Really, like the star for your husband. And that's really the trick behind it as well. Keeping your husband happy. And it's not just about the cleaning and the cooking. Yes, a lot of people get married, right? But they don't maintain their looks. You get married, and then you just kind of like forget to put on your you know, lipstick, forget to look good. Now that you're married, you think I'm in my comfort zone. Like, pull off my wig, how I like.
Just like do whatever, and then you man go out there, spot a nice looking girl like Marlene. You know, and at the end of the day, don't blame me because you were there. I know this is the other thing. People get married and then they'll go like a makeup artist or someone to come and get them prepared and to look all nice. But why some people it just fades away, it kind of dies off. I'm thinking if you wanted to really impress people, you have to kind of like, you know, keep it an ongoing thing. So for me, it shouldn't just stop on your wedding day. You shouldn't just be like, okay, I'm married, that's it, forget about lipstick, forget about doing this because I've already got a man or already got a child. So to me, that wasn't really what I was about. I was just about like keep shining, keep looking good for the man, but as well as doing other stuff. You all know me, you all know I like doing things here and there, but like the look is my number one priority. So
no, definitely it's right, because we're not expecting, or just in general, women for you to wake up every day
No, that doesn't happen. Yeah. We all do.
You have rough days, you have days where you have not applied your makeup. But it's just you having that moment where you change, you know, you put on something that everybody's like, oh, you look different.
Yeah.
When you shine and you're standing up there.
Yeah.
And it's not just for like events and everything.
Yeah.
But it look good for now.
Yeah, obviously. So, yeah, I feel that. That's why I keep my people, I keep all my fans, whenever there's something there trendy out there, I share my fashion tricks and tips, I share everything. Whenever there's a new lipstick, whenever there's something that I feel, I just want them to feel it too. Because a lot of people, they don't know, a lot of these women weren't really that inspired. You know, you and me, we're in this English community, we get like things, we see things here and there. But other people that don't understand English and they're not really integrated in the French, culture. So they just kind of like left out, and we see a lot of pictures being posted online all the time. The makeup is really bad. So for few people that I teach, I see the result because they send me pictures inbox, and I'm just like so proud, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't believe it. Là, je suis là, il y a rien à dire dans ça avant, de la vidéo now après, and I'm like, oh my god, maybe I'm helping. And that was a way for me to prove to my husband, like, guy, listen, this is why
I'm helping fix people's marriages.
I'm helping people over here. Hello. So yeah.
Man, that's really good. So talking about the whole bilingual, because obviously, like you said, you're coming from a British community, but also at the same time, Congolese community, French, English, Lingala, and perhaps any other language that they speak, if it's Jimbo.
Yeah, well, I used to, but I don't really speak it anymore.
Connecting with your people, I see most of you just either, obviously you do English, when it comes to connecting to our mamas and you do it in French.
Lingala, yeah. I do Lingala because I started YouTube in English, that's like, I think it was in 2013, beginning of 14, but I wasn't getting what I wanted, and I was like, there were already a lot of YouTubers in English, so doing makeup and French. And don't forget, I am a makeup artist. I'm not going to stand here and say I'm the best makeup artist out there. No, I just share what I like, what I do for myself. So I was like, okay, if I start reaching out to other English people, that might be a bit, then I said, look, I might do it in Lingala, see what I can give out to my community. So Premiere Dame Look Festival is all about Congolese. It's about Congolese Premiere Dame Look. The way I love to say, Mama, come start, Papa. So it's a Congolese thing to start with. Then I get a lot of people as well asking me, why do you do it in Lingala? Because we don't understand. I'm like, okay, a lot of people feel comfortable in Lingala, and they don't understand English. You either like Premiere Dame Look in Lingala, and then or not. But with Lingala as well, it comes to a few barriers that we find because you can't get
Only communicating.
yeah, you only communicating with one side of the world, if you like, that's just in Congo, Angola, or the other Congo, Brazza. So it's just our neighbors that I'm really like into. But I know with days, we just want to, give it a chance, see what I'll get up to. Even though in Lingala there's not many opportunity for us Lingala YouTubers, but we don't know what the future will take. So.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you always think of writing subjects, for people who really want to know what it is that you're saying in any context that you don't understand. Yeah. So you mentioned earlier on about, you got married in 2013 and you have a son. How do you juggle your person? I know you're really like an active person. You have other businesses and things that you do on the side. You travel to France sometimes and you help people with makeup, and you travel to Congo to help people with makeup. I'm going to touch on that actually because I know you make quite a few. Well, just this question. How do you juggle that?
Well, it's just, as I was saying before, if you like something, you do it, you make time. Whenever you want to do something, you make time for it. So with me, I'm a full-time mom. Hello, I'm a full-time mom, a full-time wife as well. But on top of that, I work full-time.
You're full-time everything.
And I'm full-time on YouTube. Hello, what is this super full-time woman? But it's just I create time and I work with schedules. It's all about schedule making plans. When I know I'm shooting. whenever there's like, oh, Mom, do this for me because I have to do this because I always have a schedule. If not that, then it would have been really, really difficult. So I make time, and some days it means even going in bed late, very late, because I have like over 20,000 people that I look after on Facebook alone. That's not even Facebook. That's not even going on YouTube, and I answer all the questions. And then it's just like I have to create time, and sometimes it means waking up really, really early to get the video out there so you can watch it.
Because sometimes I ask myself, I'm like, I know this girl has so many things that she's doing, looking after her marriage, looking after her kid, but where does she have the time to be sitting there and posting and like, it's amazing how you do it.
Yeah, I know it takes time. It's just like, you see, there are other people, this is the difference. If you like something, you really like something, you get to do that thing. And then when you do it, you wouldn't have to tell people that, oh, I like it. It will speak out on its own. It will speak out and people will see the result. Yeah. If it wasn't that effort, you wouldn't have even invited me here. I wouldn't have. It was posting one video. It was posting one video after like 5 months. And you'd be like,
that sounds like something that I would do 5 months.
She's not serious about it, but yeah.
No, you did really well, and that's why we had you here, so that, you know, we could speak to you and find out who is behind Premiere Dame, who is behind Papa, where did it start, and where is it going. So, Congo, your hometown. You landed in Kinshasa a few years back, and you landed strong. You were doing people's makeup, you were showing people tips, you were doing makeup for people who were getting married, and on your YouTube channel you've also given bridal tutorials. But not only did you land strong in Congo, you met a few well-known people, like strong names within like Christian community or non-Christian community. So your current post, I've seen Loire Mbongo, who is a Congolese gospel artist for many, many years. She has been watching our sister here, Adrienne, and following your makeup, following your this very hairstyle that you have there.
And I call it an attendant.
Including Moise Matuta's wife. She's so like on the ensemble with everything, right?
I know, this is insane, man. That was really good. When I went in Congo, it was just like, it was so sad to see a lot of people, they love makeup, but whether,
it's too hot
listen to this, whether they know how to apply or not, that's the big question. And I was there, so I was like, what can I give to this? I know it was only for 3 weeks, but I gave the best. You only give what you're good at anyway. But I met a few people, whether it was just teaching them how to draw their eyebrow, how to apply foundation, just basic things. And then it was, you know, that the best moment, it was when I met with Moise Matuta's wife. She watches my video. I'm thinking, wow, I only started this as something that I like, but now look, I'm reaching out to her, Dorcas Kaja. She'll message me, she'll be like, yeah, I really like you. I'm like, what? Maybe this is real. I speak to I speak to like a lot of Congolese because Premiere Dame look is a star, hein? So that star will comprendre what Premiere Dame look.
Well, I clearly don't understand. I ain't no star yet.
That is why you see a lot of Congolese stars. They are really watching and they like my page. So yeah.
Apart from the ladies, when you go to France, you really do your thing. And you did your thing once you attended the album launch of Fabregas. Was it last year?
Yeah, it was earlier on this year, actually in February.
For his latest album that he has out there. You had the chance, you got given the mic, and you're really, really tackling there. Do you want to tell us about that and the question that you asked Fabregas?
Yeah, Fabregas, bonjour, là où tu nous suis. Comprenez que Fabregas ne comprend pas l'anglais. So, Fabregas, bonjour, et puis merci pour l'invitation. So, I was invited there because I just like, you know, who's the Congolese people who doesn't watch music? Like, come on, we all love music. I love music and whatever I love is kind of hard for me to hide. People know when I'm happy. My fans, they know when I'm down. They know when something is crazy. I give them just how it comes. But with Fabregas, I was simply invited. But then I just wanted the Congolese community, the Congolese music, especially with the young talent like Fabregas, Fali Poupa, and all Boss Life, to kind of like have those nice, pretty looking girls on the video. But when you talk about nice, pretty looking girl,
they always get light skin
you have
to, or something like that.
Yes, you have to have a good makeup done, because I criticize him directly. I said because Yamado we saw it was a great hit, but the girls, the makeup wasn't on fleek. On fleek, it wasn't.
But so some of those girls, they must have felt like my makeup is on point.
Yeah, well,
to come on camera like that.
Maybe some of them, we're talking about girls in Congo, they don't know.
They don't know, yeah.
Maybe someone just did it to them, and then they were thinking, okay, that's the best we can do. But actually it wasn't. So I was like, Fabregas, there were other Nigerian people watching. Have you seen Nigerian movies? Yeah. It's so nice. So Nigerian people's movies are always good.
Or Nigerian music videos.
It's like, so nice.
They're stealing our dance moves and everything.
They steal our dance. They come up with best brown chocolate, hot chocolate looking girls. But for us, we come up with girls with only black eyeliner. I'm thinking Fabregas,
the crayon.
Yeah, the crayon. Fabregas, you can do a better thing. So he promised me. We're waiting to see all the clips. He said, "Oh, Premiere Dame, I've heard what you said, and next on this Antidote and Poison, his 2 albums, he's gonna improve with the girls."
So are you gonna like go there and assist him in terms of?
We don't know yet. We don't know, but we'll see what the future kind of brings. Yeah. There are still a lot of things like in the background that I wouldn't wanna just give it out yet. But yeah, there are a lot of things to look out for. That's all about Premiere Dame. We're always surprising our fans.
Very. Yeah. Now let's look at this this makeup stuff that we actually have here. Don't mind mine, I love my makeup bag. Obviously I've already done my makeup. So I'm not gonna like go wipe off my face for you to do it.
Yeah.
So you want to walk us through and maybe use my face to direct anything?
Yeah, basically doing makeup ain't really a big deal. Like sometimes I get my basic makeup done in like 15 minutes. 15 minutes, especially when I'm going to work. Like, who wants to have eyelashes when you're going to work? We take that out. Who wants to contour when you're going to work? We take that out. And then you're just left with foundation alone. And then to do your eyebrow. Me personally, I'm a big fan of eyebrow. So to do my eyebrow, I have to have a concealer. We have a concealer right there.
Which one that is
This is Pro LA. So any concealer will do the job, whatever your skin tone. If you get a concealer that matches your skin, then that's fine. I use, if you don't have the gel that I use, you can have a brown eyeliner, a brown, just draw your eye, follow the shape, brown pencil, follow the shape. Don't go crazy, don't go up like this or down. Yes, if you have a brown looking pencil, just follow your natural shape, and then apply the concealer. Do a light like eyeshadow, apply a lipstick. That's it. Those days I'm really in love with the NYX, their matte lipstick. These one last me forever when I go to work, because at work, I get so stressed, I'm busy. I don't really want to reapply all the time, so I use the matte lipstick. Yeah.
And here we've got this eyes and cheek.
Yeah, Sleek actually, I brought this Sleek palette to talk about as well, because Sleek is very cheap. But my mom knows baby Sleek is at one share, so that's why I have Sleek. You find Sleek everywhere. You find Sleek in Belgium, France, London, USA, in Africa as well. And this is what I've used today. Believe it or not, I didn't go buy any expensive things. No, I ain't wearing no MAC. It's all Sleek today. But this is my favorite out of all. Binomo Boyebi Ngalisater, Adrienne Premiere. I love highlighting. Yeah. This is highlighting. I don't know
if I put on some, do you want to demonstrate to them how you apply it?
Yeah, so the highlighting for me, I just take really small like that, and then I go around the cheek, really gentle. that I'm not really a big fan of blush, but I love highlighting. Look at this. Look how this is glowing on her right about now. So this is really, it is really nice. Highlighting. So yeah.
Okay. And in terms of foundation, because a lot of people don't know what to use and how to go about it. Like for example, me, I use Dream Matte Mousse, but sometimes I use Mary Kay, sometimes I use MAC. It's just about finding my colour. So which foundation do you think is the best one
For me,
skin?
since I have quite a few, I just give my true opinion in whichever I'm using. It depends. You know, girls, we like shopping here and there, getting this and that. So there isn't the best, like, I don't know, there are foundations out there for everyone. What I go by on my daily, like a day to day, I use L'Oreal True Match. L'Oreal one is akito makastulu bila L'Oreal, you know, so bulanda psuna lingala. L'Oreal is akito True Match. The way you find out about L'Oreal, or the best way to spot your skin tone foundation, is just to apply hair. Because this is your own skin, and right here is quite different to hair because these ones are a bit dark. You do this and then you just apply it here. If it matches your skin, that's where your face is going to match as well. So don't go crazy, don't go, don't go one number up or one number down, because then
neck. Sometimes they have a different shade. So.
Especially myself, after giving birth, I've noticed that my neck went dark, and I don't know why, but sometimes I just have to kind of like quickly do this with the loose powder. I just do this so that it kind of blends out with my face and my neck, because you wouldn't want to have a neck dark and your face pumping, and then it's like so now on Premiere Dame we don't like that. We like everything being concealed away, we like everything looking flake. We just like a woman there to slay.
So what I really want you to tell us is the future. Where are you taking the audience? Where are you following you to?
This is I didn't actually know that I would get up to here anyway. As I said before, the future holds a lot. Who knows? Who knows? But I have, a little project of my own with my sister actually. Yeah, I know you're watching right now. We have our own thing going on. Hi, so we have, because in Congo, a lot of people don't know. I'm just about Congo. That's why I ain't ashamed of speaking Lingala on a social platform as big as YouTube, and I'm there pushing them all, so they can make space for Lingala to take a seat as well. Au comprendre, so it's got toujours on Lingala, because I know a lot of people are following me, and they wouldn't understand la Lingala. Toujours pousser au premier dans mes fans as well.
We have a language barrier kind of thing right now. So my English people are now getting confused. And the other people are now getting confused. So we're going to look at any questions that people have on Facebook. So if anyone has any question, we're now opening up the question platform that you want to ask Adrienne. I'm going to go with the first question for tonight is tell us about your look, how you put your look together today. Thanks for joining me.
Ok, elle disait qu'il y a eu la question, on va Facebook, on partager vidéo, on va répondre la question. Voilà. Today I'm fully dressed by Boohoo. I do really like cheap clothing because I know a lot of Congolese, Congolese Billy is just like Mazantomo, ça fait comme jamais.
But yeah, some of them still look good. So
yeah, some of them do look good.
Top shops
It's so expensive as well. For me, I just dress like street fashion. I'm all about street. I'm all about H&M. I'm all about River Top Shop. I'm all about street look. I'm all about new look. I'm just that girl. We have a mixture of cultures as well. Definitely. We like Congolese, British. We like, sometimes we feel more Congolese, sometimes we feel more British than Congolese, and sometimes it's kind of hard to like mingle them together. Definitely. So I feel sometimes Congolese, but not a lot when it comes to my clothing. My secret is just like shopping online. I do a lot of shopping online. Yes, I shop online. So today today what I'm dressed up now in blue. I'll share this link if you like this sexy dress. You can get it. Don't worry, I'll always share with you. And then this beautiful look is the famous hair on a condom. It's available on YouTube. It's available on YouTube for anybody. You can do this, moment, even in your room. You can do this.
I got the hair at the moment.
You can do this. So this hair is just a simple updo. You do it with like jumbo hair, and then you do those twists on your room, and then you just apply it. It looks ever so stylish. I've seen celebrities wearing it. I've seen a lot of people. It's just simple. You don't let your hair down, and that kind of like enhances your look.
Definitely.
And it brings out you, and you look more like you. I know a lot of people love waves. I love waves too, but sometimes I just do it.
Nice. No, it's just someone just said you look very stylish and elegant, kitoko. Someone just said perfect, very nice from Natalie Margoma. So you got a comment from Natalie Margoma.
Natalie Margoma, congratulations for having a baby boy, and thank you so much for putting comments. So sending love to your new baby, and everyone else as well. So yeah, and to go for makeup, I already said earlier on, I use the Sleek palette. I always do YouTube on Lingala. So for anyone wondering, I might get to recreate this look if we get a lot of questions.
And
this is Avon. Avon is a very, very cheap brand. That's a UK brand as well. So it's so cheap. And this one I'm wearing today.
Someone comes across a £20 product, they're going to be like, you said it.
Yeah, it is £7, believe it or not. Okay. A regular mascara is £12 or more. But this one is it gives you like a double volume. It gives you that effect of like false lashes. It is lips, CG lips, massive. Just to say livre, CG lips, Avon. They do so much like cheap makeup, but a lot of people don't get time to talk about it because they just stick with like brand, pricey stuff and things like that.
They're just following big names and see where it's going and everything like that. Okay. Is there anything else on this table that you want to tell us about, touch on?
Yeah, if there's anything, with me, I always tell my ladies to stick with like cheap things, cheap makeup. If you get the same result, why you can't try? Why? This lip liner, I wanted to give people the best shock to tell you that all I'm wearing today, nothing is MAC, nothing is Urban Decay, nothing whatsoever is like, you know, the big name, or like, you know, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm wearing a £1 lip liner from Primark. Can you believe it?
Primark has stepped up the game.
Primark is
stepping up their game.
They're getting so good. They're getting so good. So yeah, I'm wearing a £1. If you're in the UK, France, Belgium, book your lipstick, ma Primark, these are vraiment bien. That's all I have to say.
So you want to explain to them how to apply it, because some people apply lipstick and others don't apply lip liners around before applying the lipstick. And you just want to explain to them how you could apply lipstick or lip liner at the same time and how you just talk them through.
It depends on your kind of lip. So other people have big lips. If you have very, very big lips, full on lips, stay away from like bright popping like orange or bright color. Stick with like things like this, chocolate looking. You kind of give your lip line, the contour, and now you can go with that bright looking from the inside, just like inside there, apply it. Instead of like
the inside, from like the inner part,
just the inner part of your lip, apply that instead of like contouring your mouth. Your full lips too orange. That would look too crazy. Have something to kind of blend them, and I love mixing two colors. Mixing two colors gives you the best because one will work as like the inner part, the inner color, and then the second one will be the outer, and that's the best combination.
And it doesn't get in your way like on your teeth.
No, it doesn't. If you didn't want that, you can just like take a bit of the powder on your finger and then apply it there. Yeah, and put it on your lips.
trick with creating yourself matte lipstick at home?
Yeah. Well, the best thing is if you want to create a matte lipstick, you have an oily, shiny. I know I really don't like shiny lipstick because if you drink from a cup these days, you do this, everything will be there. The secret is just take your powder, just give it a gentle touch there.
Your normal powder.
Yeah, your normal powder. Just your normal powder, your foundation, whatever is just powdery. Let's say that way.
Maybe Johnson's powder.
Yeah, Johnson's. Yeah. But you wouldn't want to go too white and still, you know, if you're wearing a red, shiny, or, you know, shiny lipstick, you wouldn't really want to put a lot of Johnson. But maybe just your brown foundation type your lipstick. After applying.
Okay. Any more tips that you want to give to your viewers?
Yeah, any more tips? And I just like keep watching my videos. You know, trends, they'll come and go. It's always like this one. There's always new things coming about, and then yeah, but Premiere Dame is there for you guys. I'm not charging. I ain't charging nothing.
For now, you're not charging. Oh yeah,
To watch my video.
It's cheap.
But the difference, listen to this, yeah, this is the most interesting part of Premiere Dame. The difference is I teach people how to. I give so many tips. Whether it's, you see with me, I don't wear fake nails. I used to wear fake nails for a long time and they really damaged my nails. But now I'm all about just like doing my own manicure at home.
So this one that you have on today, I just want to straight to the camera.
Yeah, I've done it today on my own at home, stress-free, no queues, money saving and stuff. I teach people how to.
You teach on your online video.
How to do a really good manicure at home, how to look after your skin. That's me. Let's not forget that, man. Before coming here, I had to do my soin de visage because you can't be applying makeup, and then not knowing how to maintain your skin.
That's why people sometimes get like bubbly down.
Yeah. For me, the secret about having the perfect face, I use Cartier. This is a gommage from Paris. I use it all the time. That's like my go-to. In London, I think you can order it online, or if not, there's always that connection between London and Paris. A lot of people go there, and it costs €35. That's the best I use, just not to have like pimples, spots, and just like uncomfortable looking things in my skin. I do it twice in a week, twice a month. So every 2 weeks, every fortnight, I'll do it. Do my soin de visage, then I feel comfortable applying my makeup.
And also, it's washing your face, of course. Sometimes when I want to wash my makeup, I'll use like warm water, lukewarm water, because obviously there's a lot of things on my face. And after that, it's cold water, just to keep it kind of cool. But the one thing that I don't do, that I see quite a few YouTubers do, is how many layers do you have on? Like, can't you just do foundation and highlight?
I hate layers. I hate layering your loud life away. I just have one foundation layer, and then I go ahead contour. Then I set everything. I don't like baking. I taught my subscribers how not to bake, how to apply.
Do you not bake? Because I just baked today, so.
How you don't bake is you don't have to apply a lot. A lot of people just apply this so they want to hide things, their imperfections, like, you know, dark skins and things like that. They like to hide. But the secret is, if you want to get those things, get rid of those things, you have to do soin de visage. If you do it that way, your skin is already perfect. If you like. I know we don't have perfect skin, but your skin is already your skin is already okay. So you don't really have to put a lot of too much foundation. So that's one of the tips. I like doing prep. Prepare your skin. Look after your skin, because in the long run, your skin will look after you.
No, that's very good. That's very good. So, guys, today, as you can see, I know she's like, to me, as I out, you know. But today, I put her in so that she could just talk us through makeup, explain to us basically. I still don't know much about brushes. Do you want to tell us about brushes before we go? Yeah,
brushes are the essential. If you want to have that, you know, on flick. If you want to slay, you have to spend to some extent. Spending £10 on a brush, I know it might sound a bit too much, but you can get to keep the brushes and you can wash them. So for highlights, you have to have an angle brush, so you kind of like do this quickly to put your highlight. For instance, for this you have to have a brush. You can't do it with your fingers. You can't do it with anything else. You have to have this brush. I've had this for like, I don't know, a year now, and I don't regret it. And for foundation, you need to have like a fluffy brush to kind of like set everything. If you don't have this with your fingers, you won't be able to do it. So yeah, brushes are very, very important.
And which brush brand out there that you feel that is?
Yeah. I wouldn't. To me, I wouldn't recommend anything. I'll get my brushes online. Do you know why? They're cheap. They really are cheap. You get the same result. And they last long. Yes, you get the same result.
You shouldn't follow name. It's just about finding what's right.
Finding what's right. Trouver qu'un broche réseau marché quoi. Donc c'est ça.
Well, thank you very much, Adrienne. I think after this I'm going to go wash my face and let you make me up again. I'm joking.
Let me do your soin de visage. That will please me. I love my ladies when they send pictures of soin de visage.
Send pictures and send. I'll send you a picture.
Yeah.
I'm just scrubbing my face today. That's when I fall asleep on the sofa. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Guys, this is Adrienne Premiere Dame. Mama Comistaria Papa. So if you've been watching, tuned in on Facebook and you had questions, let me just take one more. If there's any questions that I didn't come across before we go, because if anybody says like, oh, I had a question and you didn't ask it.
Just give it to them, man. Just shout out to the people who watched and who gave comment.
Well, everyone's just commenting really. So if you want to see the comments of your viewers, you can just give them some shout out and everything like that.
Shout out to Natalie Makoma. Shout out to Grace Yoa. Shout out to Jezi Mumbo. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to all mine. Shout out to Yalolo, Gracie, Mama Anna, I know you're watching. Shout out to all the Premiere Dame. Don't forget Emilia Guardino. Shout out to you. I know you're watching me right about now. And shout out to you too.
Wow.
And then let me give a big shout out to the Boss Brothers.
Sibilla TV.
On Sibilla TV.
If you don't know about it, now you know.
Now you know. Sibilla TV. Thank you so much for having me here.
I'm Marlene. This is Adrienne. We're going to leave you for, well, she's going to leave you for tonight. But I'm going to be joining you every Sunday, this time of the evening between 7 to 8, I'll be joining you guys. Next week, I'm going to have the guy that's driving everyone crazy. His waist is doing things in the dance floor and he's really stepping up his game. So tune in next week as I interview the one and only for you guys, Sir Louis. For the first time, he's actually stuck on keeping one name. He's like forever changing his name. So next week, I'm going to be here with Sir Louis. I'm going to be talking Afrobeats. I'm going to be talking everything. In fact, I'm going to come in all ready to bust some Congolese move, to do something. Thank you guys for watching. You have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Au revoir.
Thank you guys. Au revoir.
Je m'appelle Cynthia Kams et je viens de vous parler de la part de Sibilla TV. Sibilla TV est un décodeur, il y a un mboka, partout vous avez des Congolais de la diaspora, au sommet Sibilla TV. Et ça ma chaîne Nia Congo, pays à Congolais. Que ce soit RTGA, que ce soit RTNC, que ce soit P1 TV, aussi Bundes Images, Genesis, Press Play. Donc ma chaîne est belle, il y a des Congolais, pays à Congo. Parce que Bélé va bien du nord au sud, de l'est à ouest, va bien besoin de sa promotion il y a 115 livres et 6 mois d'abonnement gratuit. Donc Vandy, tu sais mais vous avez la promotion, vous savez quoi, tellement de clientèle et puis souci à ces plats TV et là pour ces ça va client là bango va bien non, donc zong là promotion à 115 livres et 6 mois d'abonnement gratuit. Cette fois-ci, juste pour vous dire que dans le stock vous avez belleté, mais ça sera limité, c'est vraiment limité. Vous allez belleter pour benga, pour la consommer décodeur à Sibilla TV. Bah maman, et si on a vu nos pays, on a la carte pour filmer, vous avez que ça sort en ligne là en français et en anglais. Bah film en Nigeria, il y a des Congolais, des Africains, vraiment comme ça les gens la carte. Bah papa, tout cas si binope, tout télébino, bah chaîne il y a sport la carte donc. football 24 heures sur 24. Aussi pour les enfants, bien sûr, pour on a pensé à vous. Vous avez aussi les chaînes des enfants, que ce soit en anglais et en français, et ça pour la Nakati. Donc, toute la famille de partout, n'importe quelle génération, vous recevez la Nakati et aussi gospel, évangile 24 heures sur 7. On va la miniter, beaucoup ça peut miniter, mais contactez-nous dès aujourd'hui, dès maintenant. Quand on est besoin de un numéro, bottine de la biso, pas coordonner la bino, et puis biso peut être bottine de la bino, c'est la TV. Donc qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Acheter c'est la TV.